Hey everyone, I want to show you something that Gottfried Leibniz wrote over 300 years ago. If we were magically shrunk and put into someone's brain while she was thinking, we would see all pumps, pistons, gears, and levers working away, and we would be able to describe their workings completely, in mechanical terms, thereby completely describing the thought processes of the brain. But that description would nowhere contain any mention of thought. It would contain nothing but descriptions of pumps, pistons, levers. Very interesting observation by Leibniz over 300 years ago, the great German philosopher. Leibniz would say the same thing about perception, such as vision. Let's update the quote for vision. If we were magically shrunk and put into someone's brain, we would see atoms, molecules, organelles, and cells working away, and we would be able to describe their workings in mechanical terms. But we would not see what the person sees. We would not see what the person sees. This is key here. If you see green, if a person sees green, you're not going to see that when you look at the brain. So Leibniz's intuition was correct here, and it was profound. Science, modern science in the 300 years since Leibniz has done nothing but confirm what he was talking about. Nothing but confirm Leibniz's intuition. We do not see the colors that a person is seeing. You got to wrap your head around this. If a person sees green, you are not going to see that green when you look at the brain. Very important concept here. So let's all agree with these 2 points here. First, we experience sensory perception, but sensory perception itself is not observable. Okay, there's a difference there. We experience sensory perception, but it is not observable to other people. So what do we conclude from this? Sensory perception is not material. Now, this is going to cause a problem. Do you see where this is leading? Determinism, such as the determinism that Sabine Hossenfelder and many other scientists talk about, requires that all cause and effect is material. Same thing with evolution. Evolution requires that all cause and effect is material. So let's spell out the argument here. Point number one, if determinism and evolution are true, then all cause and effect are material. Science shows that sensory perception is not material. So therefore, by modus tollens, determinism and evolution are not true. Now, I hope this is kind of obvious, but the fact is, it is rejected by many people. Let's have a look at an example here.
And I'm going to tell you what the evidence for evolution is. It's an assertion for which there is so much evidence that it would be perverse to deny it. And by that, I mean that those people who are capable of judging the evidence, if almost all of them say that that's true, then it's true. And that's what we mean in science. So when I say something in science is true, it's like this desk is true. There may be some philosophers out there that say, well, just because I can knock on this and make a sound doesn't mean that this thing is really there. But the vast majority of you would agree that this desk is there. So evolution began life as a theory, really formally in 1858 when Darwin and Wallace first wrote about it. And what happens is that a theory, that one in 1858, begins to gradually attain facthood as more and more pieces of evidence come down in favor of it, and no evidence is found to refute it. Okay? So a theory becomes fact. Evolution has become a fact, and I will maintain that you are perverse, or you're a moron, or you simply can't understand the nature of evidence, or you're so blinded by religious considerations that you just reject all evidence, if you do not see that evolution is true.
So that was evolutionist Jerry Cohn, who believes, like all evolutionists, that evolution is a fact, evolution is true. Evolutionists such as Cohn are smart people, and that's why this is so strange. They are in such denial, and their position is so absurd. They're really coming off as fools here, and yet they're very smart people. So what are we to make of this? Well, as Paul wrote to the Corinthians, where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? You see, Paul is taunting the wise, the people like Cohen here. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Has not God made foolish the wisdom of the world? And that's what's happening here. God has made foolish the wisdom of the world.